Hi everyone! Today we're going to talk about my top 5 quiet luxury bags that I tried in 2024. I'll run over some quick details on each of these bags as well as covering the pros and cons of each so you know why these are on the top of my list for this year. So I'm Jo, otherwise known as the Little Bean on Instagram, TikTok, and now here on YouTube. I started this channel in order to provide more in-depth reviews on my bags, as well as to share more of my entire bag collection. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. So before we dive in, I do want to note that all of these bags were gifted to me throughout the year. I am so grateful that as a creator, I do have the opportunity to try so many different bags and be able to share my thoughts on them with you. I do want to make clear though that this video is not sponsored at all by any of these brands. In fact, none of the brands know that I'm making this video. I'm sharing this with you today because I honestly love each and every one of these bags to the point that I have actually purchased some based on my love of trying out some of these pieces. So the first item we'll talk about is from Leatherology. It's the Maddie Micro Crossbody. So one of the reasons I love Leatherology so much is because of their ability to customize the bags in such a unique way. So I've seen other companies provide embossings on bags. I've even seen companies hand paint different monograms on their bags, but I have never seen them be able to actually sew in this monogram version like Leatherology does. So I really feel like this is so special. It would be such a unique gift as well. Now the bag itself is also an affordable price. This is $150 for an all leather piece. You can see it even has feet on them and it does come with a crossbody strap as well. The monogram and personalization options are additional costs. So for this bag, the Traputo style is an additional $80. But still, I would say that is a reasonable price for such a well-made, very cute bag. So here is the crossbody strap that is included. I like that it does have a leather portion so it doesn't hurt your shoulder. And then it latches right here and here on the bag so that you can wear it as a crossbody. Now, while I do think this would make a cute crossbody bag or even a cute top handle, I actually really like to use this as my makeup vanity. So I actually have a few products in here right now. Just to show you some idea of size, but I love the fact that they do have extra compartments. So there's a little compartment here, there's a little spot for lipsticks and whatnot right here for organization. There is a zipper pocket here, a zipper pocket on top, and if you were to use it for a bag, there are card holder slots here as well. So this bag can hold a lot. It can fit my cell phone in it, and it can fit all of these different makeup products or, you know, a surprising amount of SLGs and whatnot as well if you were to use this as a bag. So in terms of pros, I do think that this is an absolutely gorgeous style. I think that the details and the quality of this bag and the leather are really nice. I absolutely love the fact that you can have such unique personalization, that this bag is really one of a kind. And I think the price is fair as well for an all leather piece that is customizable. I think this is very reasonably priced. Honestly, I can't think of too many cons for this bag. I will say this isn't my normal style, like this vanity approach, but I think if it's worn as a crossbody, it's totally doable. I will say I do appreciate for this one the fact that the D-rings are here on the side and not on the top of the bag. So at least if you're wearing it as a crossbody and you open it, it's not going to cause everything to tumble out. But overall, I do tend to use this more as a vanity bag for my makeup versus as an actual crossbody piece. I will say that they don't have a lot of color options right now. They have 4 different colors, and then they have 3 different premium options for different materials. So it is a good number, but I kind of wish or hope that they come out with more color varieties. But I do actually love this brown a lot. Next, we have this bag from Demellier. This is the Paris bag in the mocha suede. And let me tell you, I am obsessed with this bag. I have been totally obsessed with suede this year, especially during this fall season. I can't get enough of it. And right now, I feel like all of these deep brown, earthy tones are coming back full force in style and will be very in for 2025. And so for me, this bag just encapsulates all of those different aspects into one piece. I also love the size. I love the fact that there is a top handle and this really pretty hardware as well. The bag comes with a crossbody strap, and I love that they don't do too many compartments. They do have this one here. I'm okay with that, but the bag is very spacious, but their compartments are large enough still that you're going to have flexibility with how you organize your items. This piece is currently $585 on the retail website. I will note that this mocha suede is no longer available for this specific bag. The only suede option right now is the honey suede color. So in terms of pros and cons, I would say for the pros, this is an absolutely stunning bag. I just love the silhouette. I love the size. It is still mini, but still extremely spacious. I love all of the details to include the feet and this gorgeous rich suede and the smooth leather on the back. In terms of cons, I would say the price is on the higher end of the 5 bags that I'm sharing today. Something to consider, though not technically a con, is just the fact that for this particular bag, the suede is very delicate. And so while this is a bag that I absolutely adore, it's not one that I can use in a very carefree manner. I am constantly making sure that I'm taking extra good care of it when I use it. I will say I do appreciate that on the back of this bag, they made the back a smooth leather instead of the suede, because I'm fairly confident the suede would have definitely gotten destroyed. Speaking of the back though, I would have appreciated a pocket or something back here. I feel like this is a pretty large open space and it would have been really nice just to have a place to slip my cell phone. So again, that would be something I would consider a con, or at least something they could improve on the bag. So the next bag we have is from The Horse, and it is called the Mini Clementine. And you guys, this is definitely one of my newest bag obsessions. I cannot believe I have not heard of this brand sooner. It is an Australian brand, but what blows me away is the quality of these bags and the price. So this Mini Clementine retails for $180. I was so impressed because this is a full leather bag. The leather is absolutely gorgeous and soft and supple. For $180, I was really just blown away. I did add this bag charm to it as well because I just think it looks really cute with this bag. So what I love about this bag is the silhouette. I feel like it plays really well into this slouchy look that is really on trend for fall and spring of 2025. I love that even though it does have this slouchy look, it still retains some of its structure due to this nice sturdy base as well. So for me, it's kind of like having the best of both worlds. I think overall, I mentioned this in another video, this definitely gives off Loewe vibes without being a dupe of any sort. It really is just inspired, I feel like, by that silhouette, which I love. The bag also comes with a really nice thick crossbody strap, which I really like because it is one that is quite comfortable. And even though it's a relatively small bag, it does have this slot here for a little added organization. I also love the fact that even though this is so small, it fits my phone and it fits all the items that I would need to carry with me. So even though it is quite a tiny bag, it's still pretty spacious. So the bag does come in 3 different colors. I've already shown this one. This is a really beautiful off-white, perfect for winter. And then there's this beautiful, very gray toned brown color that I just think is such a unique shade. In terms of the pros and cons, I really cannot say enough great things about this bag. I think it is just so cute. Again, in terms of structure, there's just a lot of thought put in this bag and the design. And again, I just love the slouch when you wear it and you're holding it like this. It just gives off this perfect silhouette. I think overall for the price, this really is just such a steal. In terms of cons, I think that this is a little finicky overall. In order to put stuff in and out, you have this strap that's kind of in the way. But I've used this bag for a bit and it's not too intrusive. Like here, you can just kind of push it to the side. But I do think that when you close it then, it's a little finicky. But honestly, it's not that bad. And I have a feeling as the leather continues to soften, this will become less and less of an issue. So something I do want to note that I would consider a con with regards to when I first opened the bag was there was a particular smell when I did open it. It was kind of a chemical type smell. I did end up leaving the bag out, obviously from the box and everything. And within a week or so, or even maybe a few days, the smell went away and I don't have the scent on the bag anymore. But I do want to note it just because it was something I did notice when I first unboxed the bag. So one other thing to note that isn't necessarily a con, but for me it was something I noticed about the style, is the fact that when you hold the bag as a top handle type piece, you do get this really nice slouchy look. However, when you wear it as a crossbody bag here, and the bag does press against your body, it does kind of remove some of the slouch. So the bag will look more like this when it's worn crossbody. Now that said, as you can see, like I'm not even touching it at this point, I did kind of train my bag to keep some of that slouch. I ended up putting a round candle right here and rested it on there when I'm not using the bag, and that kind of has softened the leather here in the middle. But even then, the slouch is definitely less pronounced. It looks more like this when I wear it crossbody. I wouldn't necessarily consider it a full con, but it is a style thing that I noticed about wearing this piece. So I did end up purchasing another bag from the brand's website myself last week, and this is the regular sized Clementine. So for a size comparison, here is the difference in size. I am just obsessed with this color. It's a brown, but it's got like a burgundy maroon undertone to it, and it is just so rich and really, really beautiful. This really does look like such an expensive bag, and it's under $200, which to me is just mind-blowing. But this one is definitely a lot bigger. It naturally slouches a lot more because it is just so much bigger and it's kind of longer. I will probably wear this just by the top handle given its size, and I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. And next we have Cafune with this stance wallet. Now I have never imagined myself being such a structured bag type gal, but this one really does it for me. It has such clean lines and is just so well made. All of the stitching looks absolutely impeccable. I love the top handle. It's this perfect shape. It's very structured. And I also love the hardware of this bag. The bag also comes with a crossbody strap and has some pockets for organization and also a zipper pocket here. So this bag is $454, and there are a variety of colors and shades online to include this burgundy suede that is so, so pretty. I am so tempted by that bag. So in terms of pros and cons, like I said, I feel like this is a very well-made bag. It is very structured, yet the size I feel like allows it to be a little more casual. I am obsessed with this baby pink color. I think it is neutral and dainty, yet it still does kind of add a pop of color to my wardrobe. And again, I just like that the shape really allows you to fit a lot of things in it. I always feel like it's easy to organize things in this bag because it's just this classic rectangular shape, no curves, no round parts, no bulges. It's just very sleek and compact. I also like that the loops to make it a crossbody bag are behind the piece so that when you wear it, it just kind of sits in the front and it's very flush against your body. Honestly, I'm really going to be struggling to come up with cons for this bag. I do think it is, because it's so structured and has this top handle, it does feel like a very prim and proper type bag, and so it is something that I tend to wear more when I'm going to work or I'm going out on a date night. It's not something I might wear casually to run errands, but that's not really a con, I guess, but it is just like a style preference. I also kind of wish this pocket in the back were either a little higher or a little deeper, because then I think you could have potentially put your phone back here. But this pocket I really don't feel like can hold much in it. It's not very deep. Finally, the price of this bag again is a little on the higher side. I do think it's reasonable because I do think it's well made, but I will say it is a little higher in price than, compared to the Horse or Leatherology. And finally, the last bag we'll be talking about today is the Mini Monceau from Ateliers Auguste. You guys know I am a die-hard fan of this brand. I love this bag specifically. I just think the size and the silhouette are really great. And when they came out with this green color, I just about melted. So I had posted a video a few months ago of my top wish list items, and the Celine Teen Triumph was on that wish list. And you guys, it looks almost exactly like this bag. Like the moment I got this one, I'm like, man, I don't know if I need that Celine bag anymore. Or at the very least, I don't need it in this green color, because this color, I would argue, is even more rich than the Celine one. It is absolutely beautiful. So this bag retails for $476. So the interior is just one spacious opening. They do have this pocket right here for added organization. I do think that they changed the way they finish their bags. I have the original black one that I had gotten a few years ago, and I felt like it felt more delicate. And like it would be more easily scratched. But the finish on this bag, while it's still beautiful, just feels like it's going to have a little more protection to it, which I actually like, so that I don't have to worry, or baby this bag. In terms of pros and cons, I'll tell you a pro. Listen to that magnet. This hardware is no joke. So again, I just love the style of this bag. I think it is very Parisian chic, understated, yet still classy. I love this green color. Oh my goodness. I think it is so, so pretty. In terms of cons, I think sometimes I worry about the hardware here, that either it's like smudgy or it is going to potentially scratch, but that's a very minor thing in my opinion. I will wear this bag carefree because I do feel like it is just that. It is a carefree bag that I think you can dress up or dress down. The only other thing, I guess, is the price. Again, compared to some of the cheaper options in the top 5 today, it is on the median or the higher side. But I do think that this is a very well constructed piece, and so I don't think that price is totally unreasonable. All right, so that wraps up this review of my top 5 quiet luxury bags for 2024. I'd love to know which one was your favorite, or which is your favorite bag of 2024. Please share in the comments below. If you're interested in any of these pieces, I'll be sure to include links in the description as well. As always, if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. If you'd like to watch more of my videos, I'll include links here and here. Otherwise, bye for now.